Hi guys, I'm Clara and today I have with me the Becca First Light Priming Filter, and I'm sure that you've been curious about it as I was because it is very purple. As you can see, here is the First Light Priming Filter next to the Backlight Priming Filter. This one was the original and it has kind of a very nice glow that it gives underneath the foundation. And this one obviously is purple, so I feel like it was kind of marketed more as a color correcting primer to kind of give you that like first light of day, a little bit like pinkish lavender kind of color. And I am wearing it just on this half of my face today. I was trying to do a demo, but you can't really see it very well as it applies. And basically the short of it is I was really excited about this primer because I have pretty yellow skin and purple is known to like correct dullness or yellowness in the skin. And for me, it just wasn't as color correcting as it was kind of marketed. I didn't actually notice any difference once I put the foundation on top of it, and I still got very oily throughout the day. I have since repowdered, but I didn't notice any difference between the right side and the left side of my face. I think if you're really looking for color correcting, there's a very nice Urban Decay Naked Skin color corrector, and this one is in Lavender. It is a lot stronger purple color. Obviously once you blend it into the skin it doesn't look like purple on your skin, but it does do a lot more to correct that yellowness. And if you are looking for a purple color correcting kind of powder to go on top of the skin, then there is this one by Besamé, which is just their Brightening Violet powder, and it works really well. You can clearly see a difference between one side of the face and the next when you're using this product. I also like to use it kind of to set the triangle under my eyes sometimes because I feel like it is very brightening. And if you are looking for a more subtle kind of pinkish lavender light that's more like the first light of day, then you might want to try the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Mood Light. This one is really nice. It's definitely like gives you that kind of glowy sheen. Basically, I feel like even though it does give your skin kind of a nice glow and you can see sort of a hint of lavender as you turn into the light, just when it's applied on bare skin, as soon as you put a foundation over the top of it, and for me I use like kind of medium coverage foundation, the effects of it just totally disappear, and it doesn't work very well as a primer just for holding your makeup in place, at least on oily skin types. I feel like it also doesn't really give that dewy effect like the Backlight priming filter does. So if you have been interested in this, I would definitely try to get a sample from Sephora first before you commit to buying the full-size bottle. I feel like it would work really well for you if you just want kind of a nice, like glowy, slightly color correcting primer to put on bare skin and just go out like that as a no makeup sort of day, or if you're just going to put a very light BB cream on top, then you may still be able to see the effects of it. But for me, after putting the foundation on, I just didn't see a difference whatsoever. So I'm sorry to bring you kind of a negative review to start spring off with, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to swatch them side by side on my hands so you can see kind of the color correcting effects of it if you are interested in just wearing it sort of on a bare skin as your no makeup look. Okay, so first we have the Backlight priming filter. And they do both have that very strong lemony smell if you are curious. And then next we have the First Light priming filter. And you probably can see a little bit of color correcting as you're looking now at the First Light priming filter, and there's quite a bit of sheen from both of them. And this is a primer, so if you're wondering how to use it, you would wash your face like normal, you do your toner, your moisturizer, and then what I like to do is let my moisturizer dry first, then I put on the primer, I let that kind of dry so it sets into the skin, and then on top of that I put my foundation. So now that this is a little bit dry, I'm just going to go ahead and put my sort of medium coverage foundation over the top. It is the Guerlain Lingerie de Peau. And I'm just going to put it kind of over this one side here. And this isn't a full coverage foundation, and obviously the color doesn't match my hand very well, but you can see that that kind of shimmery effect that you get and the color correcting of the First Light priming filter is basically gone on this half of my hand. You can still see the effects where I haven't put anything over it, but just if you are wanting to see the color correcting effects of this primer through your foundation as kind of giving it a nice like luminous glow and maybe a little bit of color correcting, you're just not going to see it. And as always, just try to get a sample from Sephora if you can. I hope that this review has helped you out. If you're interested in more spring makeup launches of 2017, then I do have a few more videos coming up, so stay tuned for that. And I did get my hands on the Guerlain Happy Glow pearls, and I do believe that is their 30th anniversary for the Meteorites, and so they've commemorated it with a special edition one. And they are kind of a grayish lavender finishing powder, so that does have a very interesting effect for the skin. If you are interested in color correcting, then you might want to head over to my other video to check that out. And that is all for today. Have a great day, you guys. Bye!